Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Welcome to the Rondo Show podcast, episode 164. I'm your All right, that wasn't the intro. Y'all can ignore that. That wasn't it. Yeah, like, ain't that crazy? He in a long distance relationship? What the fuck is going on, man? This nigga post the every weekly. He look for any excuse to post her, and that's what you got to do in this long distance. Because that's how y'all touch. That's the closest you going to get to touching your girl. Just do a public Instagram post. You're never going to get caught in the streets together. Nobody will ever see you walking with her. So, what's sad is that my man don't have plenty of women experience to know that that's like the level 1 game of like, I'm gonna fuck everybody over here and live my life and get all this attention and loyalty. Money, that's involved. From this while I'm over here, he posting me and shit, and just we're not in the same circles. So, his folks will never see that I'm a hoe, and I will never be called out by my people on his page. I don't know. Is that hate? Is that starting with hate? I think it's fucked up, man. I think it's wild. I gotta bring this up. I'm sorry. Hold up. This is the latest joint. 3 days ago. Happy International Girlfriend Day to my love of my life. I'm never going to stop loving you and supporting you no matter what, baby. I'm so proud of you. This is all caps. I couldn't ask for a better wife because ain't nobody better than you. You're beautiful as fuck, talented as fuck, and creative as fuck. Any nobody on your level, I promise. And he added her. Let's see if she commented on the post. She didn't. The post right there, you looking at it. This is like what he does. He posts his girl, but she don't react to it. Like, I've never seen her talk to him publicly. Ah, man, it's killing me because this is my man's. You know what I'm saying? So look, like, happy Mother's Day to the best puppy mom in the whole entire world. I love you so much, babe. That's a lot of O's for so much. Come on now. And Honey Butt loves you too. Just as much, if not more. This nigga is talking about Honey Butt on Instagram. Yo, is this the fall of man? Is this the fall? This is the fall of my man's, bro. Do I have to just admit it? It's over. He fell off. It's done. He's out of the game. He's out of the game, bro. He was a player pimp at one point. We had him. He went to the other side. I got married first and didn't become as much of a bitch as that did. What the fuck is that? What the fuck was that? That's like high school first girlfriend. That's like high school first girl. And like I said, you don't know that your girlfriend can cheat on you when it's your first girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? You don't know that part is true and real, and it's bitches that do that. This is the love of your life. This your girl. For me, it's like, damn, though. Like, get some pussy first. Like, did you even fuck her? It's not given that he hit. And that's messed up because, like, what does it mean? When you hit, you usually realize a lot about the bitch that you don't like. So you're not on her like you. You're not ready to post every girl you fuck. That's hate. That's hateful. Well, I got love for him. I'm not being hateful. I'm not hating per se. But I guess the observation is a little hateful. I'm not hating on love though. Black love is great. I just think it's wild. It's sad. From a nigga went from within a year, I don't believe in women's periods to every post about my girl, and I, like I said, never seen you with her. Y'all don't have no pictures together, and that's the crazy shit too. I don't post you, so you could technically not exist, but I've posted you before, and also like you exist. Like people can hear your voice. People can see our children. I don't know, man. It's just like very cringe. Very cringe. Not as cringy as the RN that you can tell. Make her patient sit for 4 weeks at a time. Like you can look at how she move in her personal life and just be like, this bitch, her patients be shitting on they stuff. I could tell. I could tell, man. Like what? Yeah. Crazy shit about living in apartments is you get to be nosy about your neighbors' jobs and just inquire and mentally and just think about what did they do. Not our neighbor right there, because they love to tell you. You know, that's different. Sometimes I'd rather not know. But yeah, we got one that's an RN, and she definitely, or it looks like an RN, and she definitely. I wouldn't want to be sick when she's on shift. That's all that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, man. I seen how she handled her kids. Like, let me stop. I knew I was a mess if I even put this on the list. That's why I did. Shouldn't have put it on the list. What's something from the 90s/2000s that felt ordinary back then, but you miss now? I don't really have much. I mean, I miss how a lot of social things, like everybody talks about, society was different, the world was different. Technology fucked up a lot of shit, but practical things like examples like Blockbuster, TGI Fridays, which wasn't even that good. AIM. I mean, Fridays is fire. I'm not talking about that. Maybe they're talking about Thanks God it's Friday. Maybe that's I don't know. AIM, like that's an old nigga thing, but I get why they miss it. Phones and with keyboards, being able to put a disc in. I do miss the disc, and I miss flip phones hanging up on the nigga was lit. Groups of people being very present in the moment without their doom scrolling their phones and taking pictures of moments. Oh yeah, somebody said they missed the they missed calling stuff gay without someone getting bent out of shape. You know what I'm saying? And being able to go and oh yeah, that's without someone getting bent out of shape. Yeah, but yeah, that's changed it a lot. Not being able to Google shit, that was wild. I don't miss that. I think that's kind of fucked up if you miss that. Like what? Want us to not be able to Google shit? I don't know what the fuck that's for. Nigga trying to control society. Anyway, dollar menu. The fucking dollar menu got to come back. Yes, sir. Radio Shack got to come back. Those prices. Yeah. With that being said, new Mobb Deep album. On the way. Oh, it's done. Produced entirely by Havoc and Alchemist. And it's on the way. I probably will miss that album, man. Pierre Bourne dropped an album. As much as me and Brandon talked about him on this pod, you would think that I would be like all over it, reviewing it, talking about it. It's not. I'm over that point with Playboi, Carti, and Pierre. I don't think they care enough about their fans, man. I don't think they care enough about their fans. Yeah. I don't think they care enough about their fans to release the music that I don't know. These niggas are like engagement farmers, but musicians at the same time. So it's tricky. It gets tricky, man. Because I feel like if the marketing ain't for me, the album ain't for me. And that's the fucked up part about it, because it's like, damn, I like this artist. Why can't I get an album? He wants to paint his nails and wear purses and mesh suits. I should be able to still listen to this album. They put like 2 songs that they've teased for 7 years. Put 2 of those out. And it's like, wow, the niggas who just been talking about you forever, posting about you, and we get 2 of the songs that you teased. I wonder where artists like that will be without this internet, without this like teasing thing, without this. Damn, ignore that. That was disgusting. I just damn near drooled on myself. Where would they be without the internet? Like the fact that you can tease people now, clips, what's it called, snippets, getting all this hype around nothing. How would you do that without actually dropping music before this digital era? It seems like they profit a lot from the fact that the world is fucked. Hip-hop is fucked. Music is fucked. And they find a way to milk it still. And I'm down with that. That's cool and all. But like I said, for me, musically, I'm missing out. So that's why I don't talk about those people that much. And Mobb Deep, I mean, Mobb Deep has one of the biggest songs in hip-hop. And niggas are going to take my hip-hop card as soon as I say just take. But Mobb Deep has one of the biggest songs in hip-hop. And I could care less, man. And I say that because, like, I listen to it and I respect it and I like it and its quality. I'm not talking about it's bad or anything. I'm just like, it's just like, hip-hop has this thing where it's like vitamins. Like, did you take your vitamins? And they'd be like, you can't talk to me if you didn't take your vitamins today. And I'm like, how about you give me some vitamins? They were like, yo, Mobb Deep, you don't know that? Get out of here. I can't talk to you. And I'm like, huh. So there's no education in hip-hop. There's no education. It's either you're black and you know it or you're not black. So, with that being said, I could care less, right? Because they don't try to get me. They don't try to get me. How they get you to tune into older hip-hop or any legend is by shaming you. And by making you feel horrible for not knowing something, or making you feel like you shouldn't have a space or a voice or an opinion because you don't know something, instead of educating you. So if that's going to be what it is, I could care less a lot of the time. So maybe these older artists should find new talking heads to push their albums and music. And that's what they're doing. They're going to like younger people, not Kai Snap, but you get what I'm saying. Just artists in general stepping out of that box.
Welcome to this podcast.
Definitely forgot to do the intro, so I'm gonna welcome the pod, right?
Welcome.
Rondo Show Podcast, episode 164. Here we go.
Welcome.
I'm here.
Welcome to this podcast.
Mic check, mic chizzy. I'm getting a check. She's busy. Getting on my motherfucking nerves. That's what she does. She does it all day on earth. That's what she does. She does it all day on earth. Gets on my nerves. She does it all day on earth. That's what she does. She does it all day on earth. Gets on my nerve. Gets on my nerve. But I can't help it because I'm stealth, bitch. And I'm gonna. I can't say that because that's fucked up. And she gonna get mad. Probably throw her vape at me. And that's sad. Maybe she's just abusive, and ain't nobody gonna talk about it cause I'm elusive. Oh yeah, you called me abusive? Women can be very abusive. Do you understand that? Do you know that? Do you think that women are exempt from being abusive? A lot of women think that they can be exempt from being abusive. Oh, you getting us out of here, huh? We're not talking about this. She's not. She's agreeing with me. She's like, I agree. What else? What else do you need? She's like, you can stop it, sir. Welcome to the Rondo Show Podcast, episode 164. I'm your host, Rondo the Kid. Here I am. My wife is here. Dale is not here. My brother's not here. My kids are here. Buddy's here. Bambi's here. We're all here, man. Serving you. My wife is like, sadly. Do you think these people deserve me to keep doing a podcast? She says no. Well, I'm going to keep doing it. According to Mark Tavers, PhD from Psychology Today, partners who are close friends don't love each other because they have to. But instead, let me see. Let me get it on the screen. But instead, they love each other because of who they are to one another. Trusted allies, chosen companions, and unwavering sources of joy and comfort. So, basically what he's saying is people who are friends first. Two reasons why lasting love starts with true friendship, basically. While calling your partner your best friend is more meaningful than you think. What do you think about that? You think he hating on these friendless relationships? I think that's a new age thing where they try to make cats and dogs like mate. You know what I'm saying? It's like humans. It's like, oh, I like skydiving and you're afraid of heights. Like, we can still have a marriage and family. Like, that's, no. I mean, yeah, you can, but that's some new age shit. Like, that is not the majority. That shit don't work for everybody, bro. Most people gotta fuck with the person that they with, or else it ain't gonna work. Platonic love gives rise to greater shared enjoyment. Because it's not like, sometimes in relationships it can become like performance, where it's like the cartoon of the dude with the bouquet and he's on his knees and he's whistling like he's trying to get her, like, and it's like you can be punished in those type of relationships if you miss something or don't do something right, and it's like you begin to do something for your partner for reasons of selfish reasons. Once you feel like you can get in trouble in your relationship, I think that, is that your friend? And when I say trouble, I mean like trouble as in your relationship is almost over because of something. You know what I'm saying? Like, friendships aren't like that. Friendships don't just end because of bullshit. Friends fight. Friends go through their bullshit. Friends even sometimes betray each other and come back from it, you know? I'm not saying everybody has to come back from their significant other betraying them. But it says a lot if you're friends with that person, because it makes them a little more significant to you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, at the end of the day, why would I just let this shit go? All this history, all this love. You've seen a person grow. You've seen them come from this, that, and the third. So it's not like you are holding them to this moment when, if they weren't your friend, bro, and you felt like they had a duty to you to like be this perfect person, and they started to fail, you wouldn't have much grace. That's just how I imagine it. And that's how I imagine most relationships in modern day time right now, other than the ones I'm in. Very sick out here. People are selfish. People are individualistic in relationships. And it's like, cool, but you could have kept that shit. You could have stayed single. You get with me to tell me all the rules. People got to build lives together, and that starts with friendship, because I don't want to even live with somebody that I can't kick it with. Unless you making that bag. Then you can go to work, I'll be your roommate, and I'll stay home. If you're guapping, we don't gotta be friends. You know what I'm saying? At all. And I would never leave. Long-lasting relationship, healthy marriage. Cause she got that guap. She bought me. All right. That's the other thing. Men can be bought too. Well, not just women. What we got? Apparently, there's a groundbreaking discovery, and scientists have revealed the existence of a massive hidden ocean on Mars with ocean life. I don't believe it. I think it's bullshit. What do you think? Let's see. In the woods. In the woods. In the woods. In the woods. Why they freaking out? In the woods. Oh, I gotta sign in. I signed in. All right, let's see, man. In a groundbreaking discovery, scientists have revealed the existence of a massive hidden ocean beneath the surface of Mars. This astonishing finding could have significant implications on our understanding of life beyond Earth and the future of human exploration. Researchers from various institutions, including University of Southern California, are excited about the potential microbial life in this ancient body of water. So there we go. They haven't found shit. There you go. They haven't found shit. They found what's the word they use? Microbial. That means you cannot see this life with your eyes. You need a microscope. How the fuck did y'all find that? See, these are the questions nobody asks. And if we asked it and they give us an answer, will we be able to understand exactly what the fuck that they're trying to tell us? My daughter's school call. You know what I'm saying? They say, yo, YouTube algorithm is pushing these alien videos. We need to get something going, man. Something. Give us some sort of extraterrestrial life. Even if it's a fucking bacteria that maybe came from my nose when I picked my booger when I landed on Mars. Who knows? I believe it a little bit, okay? I believe that there is life out there. But I don't believe that they're going to find it and come tell us. You know what I'm saying? I just don't believe in that. I believe that if it happens, it's going to happen just like on the movies. It's going to be, they have been trying to hide this shit forever, and it just can't happen. It can't be hidden no more. That's what's going to happen. It's going to be too late. By the time they here, they're going to be here. You know what I'm saying? Ain't going to be nothing you can do about it, brother. They probably here right now, serving your daughter's lunch. The lunch lady. You know how the movies always do that? The lunch lady be serving her slop, then one day she just eat a kid. You like, hold up. They got the lunch lady. Remember that movie Legion? Grandma was the waitress. She was like, and what would you like, honey? Then she got possessed and she was climbing up on the ceiling, spinning her head all around. Telling me like, it'll all be over soon. I said, you know what, bitch? She said that shit so sweetly. Don't worry, it'll all be over soon. I said, oh. I'd have left right there. She's an alien. Yeah. No, I think it's pretty interesting, but they don't tell you the interesting stuff until, like I said, something. They gotta kill it. They gotta kill something first. Also, I don't want to know about extraterrestrial life unless it's bigger than my fucking finger. Like, come on, bro. Tell me about some shit that can eat me or that I can eat. That'd be fire. Mars sushi? For y'all, not for me. I know y'all want some Mars crab legs. Some crustaceans from Mars. Just boil them up real nice. Old Bay. Paprika. Chili powder. All the spices. You're going to need to kill all the Mars germs. So you'll need all the spices. Yeah. I figured that That would be the reaction from that topic. That's why I didn't bring it up. Wasn't gonna bring it up. Um, and this is a Dale topic. And I had a video, I had a clip, but I'm not gonna use it. But it was a clip of a coyote versus a vulture. What I thought, because he snatched the vulture head up and was shaking him and all that. Nigga still got away because a ram came up and hit him in the side and knocked. So he was really fighting the ram the whole time. The vulture was just waiting around to see who lost so he could eat. And then he caught a stray. He got his head bit up. It was crazy. But the Dale topic is peacock. Peacock feathers can emit laser beams. The feathers can emit 2 frequencies of laser light from multiple regions across their colored eye spots. Like, I really wonder why he sent me that. And that's why I'm gonna ask him. You know what I'm saying? What was the point, bro? Yeah, save that for Dale. Photonic crystals. Maybe it's because we was in the group chat and I sent him like something about photons. And he was like, "Oh, they use photonic crystals." Let me see. In the woods. In the woods. My knee when I be crossing my leg like that. Cause I be so scared to hit this table. I might as well just do it. Yeah, I sent him what a photon was. Because we were talking about quantum computers and all that. A photon is a fundamental particle that represents a single discrete packet or quantum of electromagnetic radiation. In simpler terms, you can think of it as a particle of light. So we were talking about that. So maybe that's why he sent it to me. But still, like, the way it's, like, I hate how they form these article titles and names and shit. And it's because it's such engagement driven. But it's nothing there. It's a nothing burger. What am I going to do with that information? Why would I tell my listeners about peacock feathers that emit light? Don't we know that? When we look at them and they were like, "Oh, it's sparkly." Let me stop. That's why I need Dale here. You know what I'm saying? So I don't sound like a fucking asshole. Okay? Power word of the day. Cognitive bias. COGNITIVBIAS. Cognitive bias is a noun. A systematic pattern. Of deviation from norm or rationality in judgment. I'll say it again for the people in the back. Cognitive bias is a noun. A systematic pattern of deviation from norm or rationality in judgment. You have a cognitive bias. Do you understand that? I have to tell you. I was like, when I brought it up and I said this is going to be the word, and I just saw your reaction and you didn't react. And I was like, damn, she doesn't know what it means. She doesn't know that she has a cognitive bias. About a lot of shit, too. It's like systematic. I turned my ears off. Didn't hear you. Systematic, I couldn't see you. Systematic, period cycle. It's nuts how many cognitive biases you have. For example, investors should be aware of their own cognitive biases, such as confirmation bias, which can lead to poor decision making. Even in an example, cognitive bias leads to poor decision making. And you can't find an example in our life where your cognitive bias may have led to a series of bad decisions. But anyway, couch segment. We here. My mom is back trying to censor me, y'all. Maybe it's my fault that I put the pod in the church group chat. What's wrong with that? I need Jesus too. What I did wrong? They should listen and teach. It don't work like that. I mean, what's going on? I get y'all got a church and all of that, and y'all trying to, you know what I'm saying, appease the people. But I'm your son, goddammit, and I created this. And if you ashamed of me, just say it, mama. Just say it. Nah, I knew my mom wouldn't support anything I chose to do because everything I chose to do was fun. Everything she had me do was not fun. You know what I'm saying? And she would support me doing it. So, more than likely, she has to have some sort of approval and some sort of involvement for the approval. So, if I came up with it, she ain't gonna like it, period. And I do be cursing too much on this podcast. But she gotta listen to the message. Fuck the words. You know what I'm saying? See how I just said the message and then put the word fuck in there and then the words? You can't just listen to the message and literally. But no, it's like a cognitive bias she has, you know what I'm saying? Anyway. Yeah, so I can't send the pod to the church group chat no more. I mean, I probably should have never did that. I mean, I guess I could have. Some episodes were fine. Nobody said anything. Nobody has told me that I have to stop either. That was just me telling myself that I have to stop because I don't like people telling me to stop doing stuff. It's really annoying. I don't know, like, especially people who don't listen enough and support the show to then try to tell me how to do it off your first listen or your rare listen. Like, nah. So just to remove myself from that, what's it called? Criticism. I call it censorship. She trying to censor me. That's what Joe Budden called it. When I talked to Joe Budden on Instagram Live, I told him that my mom be trying to tell me stop cursing and trying to tell me that I need to talk like this and do that and do all of this and do all of that. And he was like, Moms, stop trying to censor my guy. You know what I'm saying? He told her, stop trying to censor him. And he literally, him and Ian told me that that's just going to happen and you have to just keep doing it until they don't care. And eventually they won't care when you're making money from it. So once it's successful, let's see if my mom changes her bias. Which I doubt she will. And Dale is absent. That is important because Dale is a nigga who fails at planning. And sometimes when you try to have a podcast and plan with him, it doesn't work out. So, I mean, I've said that a million times on the pod, so I don't really have to explain it. But that led me to my relationship with my friends and my interests. Sometimes my interests, I noticed that a lot of my friends, excuse me, don't like to breed. Excuse me, pause. I don't know what I was saying. Yeah, restart. A lot of my friends I don't know how to explain it. They don't like my interests. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like I don't think that they have a problem with me doing it. I think they have a problem with I don't know. It's like a cognitive bias. Or maybe it's some sort of like I'm just fucking around. But maybe it's some like I don't know, man. It's weird. It's like everything I'm interested in pulls me away from certain friends, like my core friends. And I think what it is I don't know, man. I don't mind not having friends that are interested in everything that I'm interested in. I like having friends for certain things because that's just how life is. Everybody's not everywhere. Everybody's not into everything. So if I can go fishing with you and go shoot pool with you, that's cool. I don't need to do both things with both of you. But I'm talking about my interests as me. What I'm interested in. It's almost like my friends don't know how to say it, but they almost wish I didn't do it so that they would have more of me. I don't know how to explain it. They have no, like sometimes they try not to acknowledge the obvious, which is I'm gonna pod today. I'm gonna record a song today. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna edit this. I'm gonna create. That's what I do. I think sometimes it's hard for them to accept that because that means that to spend time with me, I'm gonna be doing that, or I don't know. Just something to think about. In Dale's absence, because I do love talking. He finally listened to the pod. Like I said, I had to sit him down and get him to listen to the last episode. He listened to it, so he'll listen to this one. So he'll get it. Yeah. Since my childhood, my friends have never been in my niche. Yeah, that's very strange to me too. Seems like a lot of people, their friends are in their niches. Like, if I'm into fishing, those are my friends. I don't know how to explain it. Maybe because I grew up in foster care, moved so many times, 15 different schools throughout my school career. Makes you like have multiple different types of friends in different types of pockets. And it doesn't always give time for y'all to do everything together. So it's like maybe if people who knew me when I was younger, saw me potting from back then and now they see me now, maybe it'll be different. Punk Monk is one of Playboi Carti's most underrated songs. Yes, it is. That just popped up on Twitter. But yeah. And that's my point about Playboi Carti earlier. I'm glad that tweet just came up because that's true, man. His best songs are his most slept on because he doesn't give a fuck about them. He sleeps on them. So if you put all the marketing to some shit that your core fans don't like, I mean, leads to people like having a certain taste in their mouth. Anyway, my wife is an ass when I'm sick. She's an ass, man, when I'm sick, man. I almost fainted the other day. I was lightheaded, and I had to run to the bathroom, try to cool down because I was overheating. It was hot in here, and I was trying to cool down, running the cold water on my head. And I'm like, babe! I even got up and said, yo! Because I'm wet now. I can't be in the room and shit. So I'm clapping. Yep. I need somebody to run my back. She didn't move an inch, bro. She sat there in the dark and left me. When I tell you, I'm scared and terrified to get sick, get old, get anything up in this motherfucker because she told me she couldn't hear me. Back to that cognitive bias. It's so strategic, convenient, and just perfect timing, huh? Because I'm never supposed to have these negative opinions about my wife and say things like, "Oh, she's an ass," but I literally was lightheaded and sweating while taking a shower. And what she was doing? You didn't even get up on your own. Let alone I alerted. Yep. She was like, who is he clapping? Nigga. I already was going to drag my feet, but now you clapping at me? Really not coming. But she, in that moment, probably also thought of her excuse, which was, I'll just say I couldn't hear you. I do that shit so many times. It should fit perfectly right now. What other time should I use it? I probably use it way more than I should use it. So let me use it now when my back's against the wall. That's not the case? Yeah. I don't know, man. I just want y'all to know that. My wife's an ass when I'm sick. Okay. Would you for $1 million? Hypothetical scenario. Let's go. Would you J. Nicole, would you accept $1 million to be the sole human programmer of an AI that will rewrite and optimize all government, financial, and social service systems? But the AI is programmed to intentionally target and expose every instance of fraud, corruption, and systemic racism it finds, including its own initial code. That means if Elon made it, it'll rat him out too. You would be exposing a huge amount of hidden truths and helping people. But in doing so, you'd also be implicating powerful people, many of whom you work with, and potentially causing a massive societal disruption in the process. Oh, so you down for the mayhem. You like that. That's what you want to do. You want to press the goddamn button. Not just $1 million. They're going to have to pay me some more for that. And I do that shit for free. The sole human programmer. So that means the system, when it says even its own initial code, that means that you, all your racist and cognitive biases and all that's just in the code, it's going to out you too. You don't care about that? You take your $1 million and go? While the world is in destruct because of you? How long do you think you're going to last before somebody gets you? You got Trump, Elon, you got all the massive Jeff Bezos. Everybody's going to be after you. The Rothschilds. The Jews. Ooh. What's their last names? Let me stop. They could be after your ass. Yeah, I'll do it, man. I have to, right? That's the socially acceptable answer. That's the perfect thing to say, right? It's like, why ask yourself a question like, would you be a good person if all the spotlight was on you and you had to be a great person? And then it's like, I'm on camera on my podcast, so I better say yes, right? Like, no. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll be selfish and hold the secrets. And no, I can't say that. I can't say that. That's a horrible joke. But there's people right now hiding those Epstein files and protecting their asses. And I think if you offered them one of them $1 million to out the other, I don't think it would work, man. It's something so deep that they got on them people that they know money can't fix it, man. They probably won't be able to. They wouldn't be good anywhere on this earth. Dale couldn't even send me no pod pics, bro. Like, this nigga talked my head off when I'm supposed to be chilling with you, right? And he can't even send me no pod pics, bro. Nigga just ignore the group chat, bro. Shit crazy. Pod pics. No guidance by Asia Nari. Is that how you say it? Babbling by Stally. Stally. Shout out to Double MG. Put Me On by P-Lo. Oh, Put Me On Something. My bad. By P-Lo. These are Jay's. These are hers. Nah, man. And The Choice Is Yours Revisited by Black Sheep. Just recently heard that. Never heard that before. Check it out. And I will leave you guys with this. I'm ready to get up out of here. Dreams by Langston Hughes. Hold fast to dreams. For if dreams die, life is a broken winged bird that cannot fly. Hold fast to dreams. For when dreams go, life is a barren field frozen with snow. Rondo Show Podcast, episode 164. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Like, subscribe, comment, review the podcast on Spotify, YouTube. Also on Patreon, we have exclusive episodes. Come check it out, nigga. Behind the scenes, all of that. I love you. Rondo Show out. Not yet. Hold on. I'll be out in a second.